I believe that everything is choices. You started off saying, could it just be circumstances and life and all that created this tendency in me to be whatever in general? Is that what happens to us? These certain circumstances happen, and then we become this way. I don't believe that's the case. I believe it's choices, because there's all kinds of people with similar circumstances who come up with different attitudes. Everyone still has different attitudes. Just being accountable for your attitude, whatever it is. I got good sides of my attitude, I got bad sides of my attitude. But all of it is because of choices I've made. I chose to respond to that circumstance in my life to become judgmental, content, happy, miserable. They are all as a result of my choices. And it's all a mixed bag, because all of us have good and bad qualities to us. Because otherwise, I would have to say that, well, I'm just this victim floating through space, and people who have more good things happen to them have better attitudes, and people who have more bad things happen to them have bad attitudes. But it doesn't work that way. We know it doesn't work that way, because all kinds of people, they'll have all kinds of bad circumstances, go through a Nazi death camp or something, and they're a relatively cheery person. Why is that? It's because they choose. But the thing is, if you find yourself in a rut or whatever you think it is, and I made this choice, who knows when I made this choice? I might have made this choice to be this way when I was 8 years old, and now I've been operating this way. And now here I am, this new creature. Why am I not changed? Why am I not free from this thing? Well, you made the choice when you're 8 years old. The point is, though, is that you see it. You're not just cruising along with the attitude still going, there's nothing wrong with my attitude. The fact that you think there's something wrong with the attitude is proof that you're a new creation. The old man is dying. He's not dead yet. And the new creation is renewed every day. So it's like layers. My attitude is changing, but first I became aware of my attitude, and I saw, oh, that's not a good attitude. But I couldn't even see it before. Now I see it. And as time goes on, he's changing my attitude. He's changing it a little by little. But through the process, it might be like this. I'm like, wow, I'm worse than I was before. It's not even better. That's my perspective. But to get me to where he's taking me, sometimes it's gonna go down from my point of view. And I'm like, what's the point? What's this new creation stuff? I know what I'd rather be, and I can't even flip the switch. I'm still sitting here being like this. Believe me, I have those thoughts. I think we all go through them. I think that's just the part of the process of knowing him. It's not that he just fixes everything. First, he has to bring a realization to the reality of the situation. Just like I do not deserve love. And there's something else that I don't see yet that I'll see down the road. And that goes to the whole growth thing. Everyone's growing all the time. But that's the thing I'm struggling with. Geez, don't I get to be free from that now? And the answer seems to be no. But I still believe I have something so much more. I have Jesus now, whereas I didn't have Jesus before. And that's a huge thing. I should be walking on cloud 9 for. But because I'm a human being, I don't tend to do that. It just becomes an everyday part of my life. I can go to him now, and I can talk to him, and I can grumble to him, whereas before I was just trying to fix it, trying to work it out, trying to do whatever I could do in my power. Just knowing it, that's a cliche, I know. Just knowing you have the problem is half the battle. Because if I'm drinking, I think, well, I don't have a drinking problem. I'm totally happy with my drinking. Obviously, nothing's going to be done about that. But if you say, whoa, this attitude thing, I really wish it wasn't like that. You got to go through that for a period of time. And then the only one that can flip the switch, someday he will, or it'll just fade out. We had this thing, and we struggled with it for years. And then one day, it's been years or maybe just months, and we go, man, I can't remember the last time I dealt with that. It wasn't no magical prayer or some special thing I did. It was just I struggled with it, and I thought I'd never get over it, and now I don't even remember the last time. It's been so long. The struggle doesn't seem to end, but I think it's good to acknowledge when there is a breakthrough or success, and it's now I'm free from that. I got these 17 other things, but hey.